Whoa.
And
We're on? Is that thing working?
And
Yes.
It is live. We are live.
We're live?
Yeah. There we are. Hey, everybody.
Oh, there we are.
Hey.
Hi, guys.
Hey, we're back.
Sorry, we needed 5 minutes for makeup. And I'm going to turn my volume down.
Oh, yeah, right.
Because it will drive you nuts.
So hit
Request to
this
be
right
in this
there.
live video. No, I'm already
And look
in
at
it.
you go.
How's
You see
everybody
all your
doing?
little-
We're
right
Anime
there.
Time Machine. This is Karl. I'm Saffron.
Hello.
This is Brian. And this is our very special
Hello.
guest, Chantal Strand.
She's here. Yeah.
We're so excited to have you here, Chantal. Thank you so much.
So
for
excited to
coming
be
by.
here.
Pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Yes.
And this is Chantal's first Streamily signing. So you can either go to her store, streamily.com/Chantal Strand, or you can go to our store, which is streamily.com/Anime Time Machine. And there's like all kinds of prints and toys and things that you can order. And Chantal,
Stuff.
She just put a couple of things on her store, but she's going to be growing her store. And she's already got some orders. So we're super excited. We're very proud.
I'm so excited and honored.
Yes. So you've got some people shouting out a little hello to you.
This thing's going off right now.
Wonderful people.
Thank you for joining. And if you guys do the little heart, if you do the heart, I think it helps show our live to other people.
Heart is good.
So then they know.
What does the 100? What does the 100 mean? Does that help?
It means we're 100%
happening.
in.
On fire. The
Yeah.
fire thing means
We be on
we're
fire?
Well, what's better, harder?
The
or
crying
100?
thing is for this is so emotional.
Yeah. So I'll do that one.
We miss you too, Aqua 90.
Missing you. Happy birthday, I think,
You
in
made
Serbia.
it.
But there's
Black man.
stuff's coming through by the...
Yeah,
Wow.
what we love about our lives is they are so international. So usually we've got Tanzania,
Oh, yes.
sometimes Serbia,
It says Tanzania. There's no power there.
the UK. There's still no power.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it came back on, but now it's not on again.
You know-
Can Brian say hi, Danielle, as Blunk from Ninjago?
You know our Jovan friend from Serbia? It's his birthday today.
Oh, okay. Happy birthday.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's amazing. Well, we were thinking we might sing Happy Birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a new phone? Nathan Montoya, you are so observant. It is not only a
All
new
right,
phone, it is a new phone with an apricot case, which I love.
Hello, Chantal from Malaysia.
And
Hello, Malaysia.
yeah, we also need to introduce Kenny, who is in the studio with us, producing and moderating.
Hi,
and,
Ken.
And there, that's his hand.
Yep.
And,
Thanks,
and Khaled, who is like on the interweb.
Khaled, thank you.
He will be helping you in the chat.
He's always with us.
He can give you the link if you want to go to the Streamily store. He's going to try and help us with your questions, and do repeat them if you need to, because it gets a little busy.
Sometimes you may need to repeat a statement or a question, whatever.
Yeah.
It's pretty busy, so we'll try and get to everything.
I still maintain my theory that
Hello from Oregon.
I've never met Khaled, and I don't think he's real. I think he's AI.
Oh no, he's totally real. We met him. We met him.
Yeah,
we
you
met
say
him.
that.
We've been in Florida with him.
Oh, we
Yeah.
vlogged with him.
Like you're playing the long
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
It turns out he is real.
Aye.
He's totally real. He's
Until
totally real.
Until he comes here and I see him, or he flies me down there.
No, he's real. We went to some comic stores with him. We've
Yep.
done some
Yep.
dining with him, dining out.
We hung out.
We've been in his car. He's driven us around and showed us all kinds of cool stuff.
We walked Daytona Beach with him.
Wow.
We've discussed alligators, sharks.
Lovely.
No, Khaled is the real deal. Somebody wanted Chantal. Can Diamond Tiara got something she would like to say to me, Chantal, from Braden?
By the way,
Oh,
hey, Kenny,
Is it Braden?
should there be some
it's
on there?
Braden.
Braden.
Yeah.
Braden, thank you so much for
Haven't
joining
eaten.
us here. I really appreciate it, and so does everyone else I know.
Yes, we
Holy
do.
cow! Holy cow!
That's Diamond Tiara for you.
Oh,
Nice diamond tiara.
Braden, you're lucky. You're lucky.
It's already started.
That voice is worth a lot of money, Diamond Tiara. It's worth a lot of diamonds. Hello, UK. You're so glad
Yeah,
you're here.
hello Aqua 90 in Colorado. Nathan
Oh.
from Kansas. Wow, it just keeps coming
Wait a
in.
minute. Do we have two birthdays, or is Jovan's the only birthday? And how old is Jovan? Me wonders.
19, I think. Oh, did I get that right? Did I get that right?
So you're allowed to consume alcohol in Canada. Just so, you know. Just so you're aware.
And the note of the day.
But not the United States. We'll have to wait for that.
You could have been consuming for a year in
Happy birthday.
Montreal.
Colorado, yay!
Yep.
And Kansas, yay! See, like, this is the greatest thing. This is the only way we get to meet all of you at once. We love it. Oxnard Bijou and one of the Howdy's brothers. Yeah, it's kind of a little mini Hamtaro cast reunion.
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit?
A little bit.
Yeah. And
Yeah, because Brian, you were on it too, right?
Yeah,
we figured
everyone.
that.
I did little bits here that all over it. Yeah. It
Yeah.
was,
oh,
that
you
was
were
a fun show.
multi-hams?
Yes. So
Multi-hamming Brian.
guilty as charged.
Oh, I want to see pictures of your little guys.
My little guys. Well,
Your
careful
guys.
now. Be very careful.
I'm in your burg guard. Would you be honored to be on Winx Club Season 9? Would you?
Winks.
I don't
Yes.
know.
I
Would
would
you?
be honored.
Well,
I
maybe
think.
that would be an honor. Oh, Scotland. There's a massive storm here in Scotland.
What's
Oh
going
gosh,
on?
stay safe. Oh my gosh. Oh, Cassie from Dragon Tales. Look, there's a request right there. So Khaled is giving us some of your questions as he's able to. There's a lot for him to do.
And there's a suggestion as what to say.
So we put all the blocks away by color. See, Emmy? The white pearls go here, the gold bricks here, and the red rubies, they're my favorite, go here.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Chantal.
That was one of my
Chantal.
first shows that I did.
And you
Oh,
can
really, yeah?
still do that.
Dragon
too.
Tales.
How old
Wow.
were you?
I was 11.
Oh, and
Wow.
you can still be
Years old.
11, and we love that. That's so
You know,
Take
a little
it
while
back.
ago. But
So, when is the first time that you met Karl?
We were talking about that.
Director
Yeah, we were
Karl.
trying
He
to figure
directed
that out.
you
Because I thought,
when you were really little.
I thought you were already voice acting when I started, but you don't think you were.
I think maybe I started auditioning when I was around 9 or 10.
What year would that have been?
So
Maybe we
that
should-
would have
maybe
been
you don't want to say.
Yeah, 1996.
Oh, okay, because I started in 94, so yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
I just thought you were there, but I guess, okay.
I remember you always being there.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I remember seeing both of you there all the time.
Okay. Yeah.
It's amazing. Yeah, this woman has been working, since you were literally a little kid.
Yeah.
Like
It's amazing.
the majority of your life.
Yeah. You and Andrew Tate might be, Andrew Tate.
I love
What is happening? I don't even know this person.
Andrew Francis.
Yeah, Andrew Francis.
Andrew,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Why would I never know? He's the opposite Andrew.
He's even been on the show.
Yeah, Andrew Francis has been here too, and he also had many childhood memories in Ocean.
Yeah.
Yep.
That green room, a lot of meetings have happened there.
Yeah, well,
To
Yeah,
sit
we-
down and hang out.
Am I right? Same couch, same carpet? Is it?
no, I think they did get upgraded at one point, but it was a long time ago, so yeah.
It's
Seems like
supposed to be renovated soon, right?
Yeah. What?
Maybe?
Over Christmas,
What?
right? Oh, wait.
Oh,
Oh, wait.
sometimes.
We'll get there.
I literally came in after Christmas and said, hey, look at this. Oh. Didn't
Double
touch
the
a thing.
budget,
New
triple the
dishwasher?
time.
Yeah,
No.
a lot of
Hey,
promises.
Jalen. So Mark is asking, because Nicholas can't make it, should he tell him that you say hello, Chantal?
Yes, please do. Say hello to him. That'd be great.
Oh, what do we got
So you
here?
get spoiled with a rich happy belated birthday.
Oh, so we do have a couple birthdays.
Sigafed 93.
Spoiled
Happy
Rich-
belated.
Who is Spoiled
Yes.
Rich from? Who's
So
Spoiled Rich from?
Spoiled Rich, I got to play Diamond Tiara's mother
Oh,
nice.
in My Little Pony. So she sounds a little deeper and
Luxurious.
luxurious 'cause she's spoiled rich. So I'll say, Christian, happy belated birthday.
I love the
Beautiful.
character. That's fantastic.
That's beautiful.
It's lush.
It's
Of course,
love.
belated birthday could mean anything. That could be like August.
Right?
need to-
Yeah, exactly.
We need to scroll down on that
Sorry,
Google
Kenny.
sheet a little bit. Kenny, are you able to scroll just so we can see what David was?
Hey, yo,
talking about?
Dave.
Oh yes, we can scroll even more.
Puka.
Oh, Puka.
We were on Puka together.
Oh.
Brian and I were on Puka.
Wait a minute. So you
Yeah.
were
I played Ching.
Ching. Oh,
And I was Uncle Dumpling.
Uncle Dumpling. Oh my gosh.
course
Can
you
you
were.
guys?
Yes, I was.
Could you guys even talk to each other? Or
Well,
what happened?
it's a tough one now because it's a long story with that show because there was some cultural inappropriation stuff. That
Oh,
kind of
so
went
this is
through.
maybe not
And
appropriate.
it-
Yeah.
well, it's a tough one because
yeah.
we did that a long time ago and
Yeah.
I know. How do we embrace the anime that we did that is not okay now?
where they got us to do accents that weren't of our actual culture
Yeah.
and stuff. And,
Yeah.
I mean, there was a lot of that happened, and we call it the gray zone of time.
It's still a gray zone. Just the gray zone keeps shifting.
The
It
gray
is,
zone
it
shifting.
is.
Well, we hope for at least representation at this point.
Absolutely.
That's the most
Yeah.
embarrassing thing for me about
Yeah.
the accented roles that I've done that are kind of inappropriate.
Yeah.
Is that if somebody who was of that culture did them, I think even now they would be a little easier for us all to.
Yes.
Yeah. But I think I think fundamentally it's the intent. Is it done with respect?
100%.
The voice and the
100%.
character, the writing.
Yeah.
That's the main thing.
Okay, so that's a
That's
great,
fundamentally.
And I
And
get
then-
it. I
and
get
then
it. So
the-
it,
That's
yeah,
tricky.
yeah.
I find that to be a tricky one.
It is a tricky one
yeah,
because
it's been a long
this has
arc.
come up since you brought it up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because like I remember there's a certain show where there was the Asian characters, father and son,
Yeah.
and they were played by Asian actors, but the father had an accent, and the actor playing him didn't have an accent. He was putting it on.
This is it. There's the
But so-
stereotypical thing
So
that they want to.
is it okay for, for some, you know what I mean?
I
Is
know
it okay
exactly
for
what
your
you
own culture?
Yeah,
I think personally
and I probably.
that might be a case by case thing. Somebody's totally comfortable with it, another
Yeah,
person's
absolutely.
like, I'm not doing that.
There's so many variables that kind of chime in to what makes
Yeah.
it acceptable or not, and
Yeah.
everything is case by case.
And I
in
have
that
to
aspect,
say,
though.
like in some roles that I'm in, I'm ripping off a family member that has a certain way of speaking or a certain
Sure, yeah.
energy or a certain
Oh, yeah,
vivaciousness, and I'm like channeling that. And so that guy might have a grandfather
Yeah.
that has that exact accent and would just be
interesting.
channeling family, which is so,
Well, a huge one, which
Same
has
thing.
kind of maybe been a bread and butter for you, is playing a boy voice.
oh yeah.
I mean,
Gender jumping is very common. Yeah,
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
there's an argument for women playing boy voices. Do you know
Yeah.
what that argument is, Chantal?
oh yeah.
Please enlighten me.
Oh, Karl knows.
Oh, just
Within everything in gender and everything.
boys are a
these
pain in
days?
the ass. No, I'm kidding.
Oh!
No, but voice change. It's like the clock's ticking.
Exactly.
If you cast an 11-year-old,
Oh, yeah.
if a show goes a certain length, like what happens? And that's happened where the
Yes,
voice has
longevity.
changed, and it has happened where people get recast.
And
Yeah.
to be fair, if you're casting a 7 or 8-year-old,
Yeah,
they're
really young.
the skill set, it's just going to take you a long time to get through your
Yeah,
show.
yeah.
So, in
And there's
that-
rules that apply with the youngsters that they can only record for so long, and then they have to break. So trying to get a full cast in there, and
Yeah.
I worked on a show called Chip and Potato, and that was the challenges. It was try get a run going, and then
Yeah.
sometimes some of the kids would be
Yeah.
not as attentive that day, or whatever the case would be. So for producers and directors, it can be a real challenge,
Yeah,
and
yet,
thus they hire adults to
yeah.
and yet I've
yeah.
done shows with real kids and all real kids, and there's a certain
authenticity that is
Yeah,
there.
and charm.
It's so great. The actual.
I love it when you
it's
see
a
it.
trade-off. It's a choice, right?
Yes, it
Yeah.
is. I think there's a lot more blood, sweat, and tears involved going that route, but
Yes,
the
there
end
is.
product is
See this gray
certainly-
hair? I can.
He's been there.
We thought that was from us.
If anyone
That
could
was from me
explain
as a
this.
child.
Yeah, because you were the problem.
I
too.
was a problem
Yeah.
child.
Yeah.
No, you're the authority of this conversation because you literally have lived it. And
It's-
well, how was it for you, Karl?
It's ultimately, yeah. It's there's pros and cons for both. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
There's if there's you have for Saffron to play a 7-year-old is you can just you have the acting skill set to
Bring
bring that
those.
character
To
to
be
life.
7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas
yeah.
if you had a real 7-year-old, that could be tricky.
Well, it is.
I mean,
it
you
is.
may
I'm sure
find
there's a
that
different
time-
psychology you're using
Yeah.
as a director as well with those kids over
The youngest person I ever had to voice act, I believe, was 5.
Wow.
Couldn't read yet, and I had to say every line.
Yeah.
Oh,
and it worked, but it was, you know,
The parody.
A lot of time.
yeah, and it wasn't, you know, it was a fair bit of work.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's a very different
But
animal.
it's worth it when you hear that and you see it and it's in the show. There's nothing like it. It's so magical to
Yeah.
hear a little kid in a little kid role.
But for a lead character to really have that sort of depth of
Lead
emotion
character
and
is a
range,
lot. Yeah.
that's a tricky thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's no, you know, right or wrong.
Well, we ping-ponged around in a whole bunch of...
Yeah,
I know.
yeah.
for
So
second
first
there.
of all, we want to say hello to Alberta, Canada.
Hey!
Hello. And we also want to say hi to Christopher Niosi. Thank you so much for joining us, Christopher. You're never late. It's never too late. And also,
Right on time.
Christopher's a voice actor, and he's also a really cool artist. So he does like little cartoonish kind of drawings of us sometimes, which we love, and we use them in some of our promos. So thank you and welcome. And we've
Very
got
cool.
some more questions on
We got
here.
some stuff for here, Chantal.
Okay, Chantal, yeah.
Friend,
Christopher loves
unfortunately,
your work.
Oh, amazing. Thank
yeah,
you.
he couldn't make it today. Shall I tell him that you'll say hello, Chantal? Will you?
Yes. we did say
we did
hello.
We did say hi to
We
that.
did
Can you say
say
hi to
hi.
me from? And then there was that, and then so we got to this last question, Miss Chantal.
Voicing Felt Grace.
Felt Grace, Mobile Gundam. Yes, there's a show I recall.
Yes.
Do you remember that one?
Yeah, Gundam was a really fun show to be a part of.
Yeah.
I played Lacus Klein, as well as Near Campbell and Felt Grace,
So cool.
who was a little bit younger than Lacus. And yeah, that was a really fun show to be a part of. We did some video games and
yeah,
quite a few spin-offs.
Incarnations,
offshoots.
yeah.
Yeah.
Couldn't have been that fun since I didn't direct it.
No.
Yeah. It was sort of fun. I was only in one or two of them. so it was
Subpart,
a
'cause
little
I did work on a video game actually.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Aw.
I remember a video game or two. Yeah. So was Gundam Wing one of those, or Gundam
Yeah, Seed.
Mobile Suit? Or,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And the names are always a little different, and I find them hard to remember.
Yeah.
It's always a
They're all-
challenge, right?
Yeah.
I think that one started. I think James had done the first one. They thought, well, since he
right.
did that, he should probably do the other one. He just did them all.
Oh, he did do them all. That's,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I remember doing sessions with James. Someone's asking about the Gary Chalk incident with the Coca-Cola pipe story.
Oh my
Saw
God!
that.
I was there too.
Everybody knows about it.
Gary trying to
No, I've heard the story.
do a
Just-
great burp,
Yeah.
and it just like he had took a huge swig, and
And projectile it on a $4,000 microphone.
Were you there?
it was
Oh, you were.
it was
I
very
wasn't there.
funny.
I wasn't
I
there.
think I might have burped. I think I might have stunt burped after that because I was like, guys, I can do it tidier. I do
The
remember.
aftermath.
I do remember the
With
day
less
and how
collateral
it
damage.
went and how horrified he was.
I guess thank God for pop filters in this situation.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
Did it hit the mic? Must have bounced clear of it, I'm
It's
assuming.
just,
but,
I think there was a lot on the music stand. to
oh,
be
I'm sure
honest.
there would be a lot.
And yeah, that was really funny.
Occupational hazard.
And he felt
Yeah.
really confident going in, so it made it more funny.
Yeah.
So he was pretty
Oh,
sure.
yeah, I've got
he was
this.
pretty sure he was the only one, and then I was literally like, I could not throw up
Yeah,
and burp,
Gary is an amazing man. He's
but my burp wasn't as big. Never as big. Oxnard and Bijou plushies, you like them? We love them.
you kidding? Of
course.
Gotta have the plushies.
Hi, Bijou. How you been?
Oh, Oxnard, I've been so good, merci beaucoup.
Look. So I know you've been dating someone else.
Oui?
Yeah, Pepper and I are kind of on the, I just wondered if you'd like to get coffee sometime.
Yes, will there be sunflowers involved?
Uh,
Sunflower seeds, perhaps?
sunflower seeds, oh! Sunflower seeds I got, oh,
Oh, let me help you up.
I'm such a klutz. Oh, sorry I kissed you. Oh, how embarrassing. Oh.
This can break out at any given time. With
Sorry,
We can keep doing this.
Boy,
sorry
thank
and
Yeah.
thank you, and
Could have gone any direction, really.
we'll be here all
We
week.
better stop it there.
Yeah. Hamtaro, after hours.
That's just crying for something. There.
Oh, someone's got a math exam on Thursday. Study.
Oh, good luck.
Study,
Remember, if you study drunk, take the test drunk. All that.
Stay in school, kids.
Have you heard, Chantal, about the Gundam Seed theatrical movie?
I have heard about it.
Wow, Christopher.
Yes.
I didn't know about that.
Yep. It sounds really cool.
They didn't.
I'd love to be a part of it.
I know. I don't
wish
think they
I were.
invited us to
Don't
do
think we were
it.
invited.
That's too bad. We have a
Yeah.
lot to contribute.
I agree.
We're too expensive.
Next time.
Does Brian remember Blunk
Blunk.
from Ninjago season 7? Oh, we're getting specific.
There you are. That's fantastic.
Hi, Alex. Yeah, sorry.
No, I'm actually trying to pull that back into file now. It's like,
Okay. Well,
Where was that?
Think about
Sorry,
that. Think about that.
I
And
will. I will.
Do you remember doing a Mimi voice from Super Paper Mario?
Chantal?
Oh, this is
Do
confusing.
I remember doing
I'm not. So here's the whole question.
Mimi. No. I do not remember. I do not recall that.
What about, I'm seeing something from Nathan Montoya, which is for Chantal. Do you remember any of the Inuyasha character voices? Oh, can we scroll up, Connie?
And you
Oh,
scroll
quite a bit
now.
Oh, wait, we didn't.
Probably,
Oh, you are so smart.
probably little girl voices like this that I would have played. 'Cause
Yeah, I
think
remember you being on it.
directed
Most of it. Yeah, not all of it. Most
just
of it.
little girl voices.
Majority.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember who. Quick, look it up.
Quickly.
Inuyasha.
Searching.
Asuka.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
Asuka
it.
was
Asuka.
one of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds
And
right.
that was a really great show to be a part of because it was that was a popular one.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's a
And it went
popular
on.
one.
Yeah.
One time.
Yeah. That was a great show.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed. Well, I got to be a little boy in that one, of
Aw.
course.
Innocent little boy.
Innocent.
No.
Yeah.
Semi.
I don't know. He was a bit. He even got a bit mouthy, but
Yeah.
in a good way. Sota. In a
As
good
little
way.
boys tend to.
He's very like, those guys are losers. A little bit about Inuyasha and
Right.
Kagome.
yeah, Kagome and Inuyasha. So
Miroku.
who wants to watch Inuyasha and Kagome argue, right? So that was
Exactly.
Sota. He was always caught in the middle. Really appreciate him.
What's your favorite Disney film?
Oh,
Ooh, that's a tough one.
I know. There's a list.
I know. It's a hard question.
I really do love.
The World War II propaganda films.
How do I pick?
The new colored version's wonderful.
Cinderella
head.
was always a favorite of mine growing up, and The Little Mermaid.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Little Mermaid is.
Yeah, Little Mermaid, and I really liked the live action one that they just did of the Little Mermaid.
I have not seen that yet, but I hear it's doing that. So,
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
great. It's really good.
Oh, I
and
have to watch
The
that.
music is wonderful, and
Yeah.
But so many good Disney movies.
I know.
Now, what would be? Who is the cutest character you've ever voiced, in your opinion?
Oh.
I think Bijou.
I was hoping you could say.
I know, Bijou. I was watching that clip. It's on. I think it's on our story. It's
So
on your story for
cute.
sure. That someone sent us.
I think we'll all agree with that one. Yeah.
That little clip from him. Bijou was like, Bonjour. It was so
Bijou.
cute. So cute.
Oh, Karl, you got a question that's hot and ready for you there.
Oh, hot and ready.
Oh, Pepper. That was Nicole, right?
Nicole Oliver. We've
Yeah.
got to get Pepper to come in. Yeah. We were thinking we should
Nicole
do like a
Oliver.
big
I'd love that.
Taro
Yeah.
Oliver.
cast reunion.
You might need a bigger room, but yeah.
Yeah, well, we could put some like seating that goes
on
up,
the,
like raised seating, like bleachers behind us.
There we go. We'll get some cheered action
You can move
going.
all
So
that
we
out.
can
That's no problem.
I can easily do it.
Sure. Yeah.
I modify things.
No problem, right?
That's right. It's just a studio.
Yeah. That might be an out
Hand in hand.
on the deck in the summer thing.
Songsters.
Yeah,
That's
actually,
interesting.
we should have one of those.
Yeah.
It's right? Or lakeside.
Oh yeah.
Like an outdoor anime time.
Yeah, an outdoor. Give us your opinions. Should we do one
They're
outside?
mowing the lawn.
At the lake? Yeah, exactly. At the dock?
Yeah.
Jumping in? And who's up today? And all of a sudden they just pop out of the water. Hey!
What if Lacus Klein from Gundam Seed met Diamond Tiara from My Little Pony?
Oh, how would that go down?
Oh, that'd be a great fight.
Heck of a
Yeah,
question.
Lacus is very peaceful, and Diamond Tiara started out quite mean, as you would all maybe recall, everyone out there. But she did redeem herself in her final episode, and she turned nice, got to sing some songs, and so I think
friendly.
at that point, her and Lacus would probably get along just fine.
But
Yeah.
but not before
But
that.
not before that.
It would have been okay.
It probably would have
A
been.
bit of a cat fight.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Pink is my color. You can't wear that.
Yeah.
You know, or
Yeah. Oh, I would.
Take it a
Well,
little
we should
catty.
animate that. See what happens.
First acting job. Question for everybody.
Oh, what made you guys
Well, I
want
know
to
mine,
act, and
yeah.
what was your first? Thank you for the question, Le Songstress.
that's a good question.
That's a great question.
Mine was Dog Soldiers, Shadows from the Past.
Right, I remember that.
Yeah, I think you directed me.
Did I? Yeah, I was
I was
involved in it.
pretty fresh.
Did I direct or was I
Terrified.
recording?
You were. I think you directed.
Okay.
Oh, right. Where are you recording?
I did
That's-
both
keep
at that time.
forgetting.
I bounced around a bit. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure.
I'm going to say
There are
direct.
minutes.
A bit,
I wanted to
indeed.
say yours directed.
That's I'm down. I think I'm down for both. I could have been.
Yeah.
So,
Either.
so was that your first voice acting job or your first?
That was my
acting
first.
job?
No, that was my first dub.
Dub, right?
Yeah.
Dub job.
Yeah.
What was your
DB
first?
DB dub
My
dub.
first
I
dub.
think you told us, but what was it?
I think it might have been
A Gundam or something?
The Adventures of Snowden the Snowman.
Oh my gosh! That's awesome.
Way back when.
Snowden.
I
Wow.
think so. That
That's
was one of the
terrific.
first ones.
Edward Snowden, the snowman.
Snowman.
Yeah.
You were one of the kids on that show.
I was Simon, the little mouse, and he was,
Oh
I
my
got to do
A little
my
boy voice.
Gosh.
Oh, that's so wonderful.
Simon.
Little Simon. We're going out in the snow and playing around.
Oh, I love it.
A wee mouse.
wee
My
mouse.
first
Wow.
one was I think it was Goku. Seriously.
out.
It was Goku in the
What a
in
bad
the,
kick.
the first
Right, yeah.
Dragon Ball thing. So I had done
They just
Darkstalker, a fabulous
Yeah,
animated series, and Mike Donovan directed it. And then he said, "Would you read this little boy? I want to see if you can do this." So he and I spent some time with the character and with the Japanese version,
Wow.
and we spent hours just sort of playing around, and he was like, "We don't want it to sound like the Japanese one, but we do want it to have that energy and that."
yeah.
And so we worked on it, and we created a little voice, and then I got to do those first 13, and then it went to Ocean.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it was my first dub job, and what I loved
Wow.
about
Wow, I didn't know
about ADR was the pressure for the timing, like beep 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 go, is so exciting to me because then I'm watching lip flaps and I'm speaking, and if everything works together, it just feels amazing.
It's a wonderful little
Yeah.
dance, isn't
It
it?
does feel amazing.
You get instant gratification.
Yeah.
So gratifying. Of course, there's the ones that we do 15 times,
Yeah, yeah.
and
But as a
That's-
director too, it's nice seeing ADR come together because when you do prelay, you get a good read and you think, "Oh man, if they animate that right, that's going to look great." And then you see it, but
I
8
know.
months later, go,
I have a whole series where I look at the
fell a bit
animation
short.
and I go, "Such a great session, such a bad look."
yeah, yeah.
Because like their mouths aren't moving and they're talking. and
Or just the body language isn't.
the body
wasn't-
language is
wasn't what they said, what they described in the script.
yeah, and sometimes the backgrounds are beautiful, but the people moving in the
Yeah,
show are
yeah.
like, not quite. It's
Well,
interesting.
something when you see it, it's, well, I would have done it a different way.
Yeah.
If I'd have known.
If I'd have known they were going to
If
do
I'd
this.
have known, yeah.
But they work with storyboards, right? So they've only got drawings.
Yeah.
When we do the session, then we do the voice, and then they take those drawings and they sort of animate to our voices, or not.
Or not.
Or they use
But
the
sometimes there's no-
same. Sometimes they use the same footage of the character from a different scene
Yeah,
in the next
yeah.
scene, and you're just like, "Oh, you guys,
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
cutting corners."
Yeah. Yeah.
What do we got here?
Saffron and Chantal, do you know the card captors theme song.
Oh.
No,
Wow.
we don't know that. I would be
been so
curious.
long.
David, what a great question. I think you stumped us. I think you stumped us.
I think you stumped.
I think the time machine is
I
at a
think we
loss.
were both maybe on it as characters.
We were.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the theme song, I
don't know the theme
I don't
song
think we
either.
sang it. Sometimes we get to sing them. But I don't think we sang it. Okay, good stumping. Chantal, this is from fan of fun and cool. I love you. Do you remember how you got to voice Molly O of the animated series Generation O? I got to be on that with you, and that was your show.
Yes.
Yes,
Jen
you were
O.
fantastic on that show.
Give it a
Yeah,
try.
I was about 13, and I remember being so excited to get that part. It was really fun because we had a lot of songs involved as well, and it was just such a great cast too.
Was a fun show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we found the card captors.
We've got a
Thank you.
reminder here.
Oh.
Let's see.
Here it comes.
Let's see. Can you turn it up?
There we go. Oh, that's been a hot minute. Wow.
It's almost got that Pokemon feel of being Pokemon.
Yeah.
Actually, I hear my friend Tanya in the Bee Gees.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Unless that
See,
came from the
I would
U.S.,
say
that's her.
very likely that wasn't done when we recorded. Oftentimes that's done maybe after the fact.
Yeah.
The theme songs or the
Yeah.
English theme songs.
Yeah.
So
That happened with
I don't always hear them
Karl.
as a director.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Interesting. That was a great question.
Yeah, it was.
Can you say this as Sissy from Fat Dog Mendoza? Oh my God. Oh, can you scroll up a tiny bit, please, Connie?
What a great name for a show.
Fat
Oh,
Dog
great.
Mendoza.
Someone wanted some advice, and I'm sorry I forgot. I didn't see that. Oh, gosh. Okay, Sissy. Oh, can anyone give me any hints?
Sissy.
Fat Dog Mendoza.
Sorry, don't know it. I mean, I know of it, but
Let's Google it.
I think it's going to be
Solution
something
to
along the lines of, welcome everyone. Today we'll be discussing families of washed up superhero fathers with twin children. One good, one evil.
Ta-da!
I think that's probably
Is
what.
that close?
I think that's probably in the neighborhood. Sorry, I'm not prepared. I forgot, Sissy. Gosh darn it.
Okay, here we go. That's a good question. I'm,
Yeah,
try-
we'll
I'm
take that.
trying to be a voice actor at the age of 16. Got any good advice?
but only 60. Man, that's certainly not too young.
No.
No, this is great.
It's a great time to begin jumping in, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, what would the advice be?
Well,
I
training.
don't know.
Where is your acting at? Do you have any acting background? It's always good to a lot of people want to jump into voice right away too, but believe it is, a lot of acting involved with what we do.
The funny thing is people do want to just copy. They just want to create a voice.
Yes.
And then they forget the acting.
The acting part. That's why I find
Yeah,
a lot of
yeah.
students that come through with coaching and stuff too. So making sure you got a little bit of acting chops. And then one's going to want to think about making a demo at one point.
Yeah.
And what I often recommend to people is to go on to some of the agency websites, and then they can listen to demos of where people
really
have
wise.
made it. So
Animation
characters.com, playmanagement.com, redmanagement.com. These are agencies that are larger agencies, but they have all of their demos up.
Yeah.
Guys
and
and
you
gals.
can hear
Yep.
everything. Yeah, it's great.
And you can hear everybody's, and you get an idea of where the bar is set for the demos, and everything's separated too between commercial work, animation work,
Yeah.
promo work, narration work, right? So depending on what you want to get into.
Video games
Yeah.
are another category.
Yeah.
So you put them if you're getting into animation, you make a strictly animation, and you want it to be between 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes at absolute most, but
Yeah.
a lot of them are about 60 seconds.
I know
nowadays.
lately it's
Yeah,
like
even
60 or just bearably longer than 60.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
I just produced one
I
at
had
40,
like
and it's great.
Yeah, I had a 3-minute one at one point.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's tough.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
But that was a long time ago. No one has patience for
Yeah.
that.
I wonder how many people actually got to the end of it, even if they liked it.
Nobody. I wouldn't even
Even if
get
they
to the
like-
end of it at this point.
I'm sure most people producers just probably listen to Yeah,
Okay,
that'll work.
It wasn't 3 minutes, but it felt, I think it was dangerously close.
Oh, no, I don't doubt it, because there were a
It
lot
was
of
a different. It was a different era.
So you got to be careful with that. Do you coach at all, or do you do any coaching?
I have in the past, yeah.
I know Saffron does. I do as well. So you can always reach out to our media and just say, "Hey, I'd like to chat with you," and then we could get established to getting some conversations going and help out with anything you need to know. We're often taking on students and coaching, and I bring people into the studio. I also coach online, and I know you do as well. So
yeah, and Karl does a little bit of teaching as well,
and
like
Karl,
for the
too,
actual
which makes
ADR
perfect
dubbing.
sense.
Prelay, actually.
Prelay. Oh, you're
I've been
teaching
doing,
prelay. Oh,
yeah.
that's great.
That's right. You're at OGM, right?
Yeah.
So you got a panel of people here. You can always reach out, and there's lots of advice to be had.
Message Anime Time Machine or any of us separately, and we can always
For sure. Happy to
help
chat.
you out. Oh, were you there for the? Oh, I've just got the gear here. I got to look at these questions because
Yeah, it's
they're a
all
little more
going
up
up.
to date. Didn't know your voice, Madeline.
Oui, yes.
What a great show.
I got to use my French accent.
That was some
Oh,
seasons like that.
Yeah,
how
that's
many
actually
seasons
how
of
I
that did you
learned
do?
my French accent before Hamtaro.
Was with Madeline?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I think I was about 11 when I played Danielle, and she was one of my first characters on that show that I did, and then I got to be Madeline for a movie or two. So that was really, really
Very cool.
And their little saying that, you know, before they would eat,
We love our breads, we love our butter, but most of all, we love each other.
You do that so well.
nice, right?
Nailed it.
So sweet.
That's fantastic.
That is
I was a
fantastic.
fan of that franchise prior to getting
Oh
to
my
work
gosh!
on
So
it.
you were like super
I
honored to be
was so
working on
wow.
excited, so excited.
Yay! I
Yeah.
love that.
I don't know if you
Yeah.
want
You were the
to try
right-
this line as they're in Madeline.
Oh, yes, I
Madeline,
remember this actually.
But it was not my fault. You see, this man was trying to steal the Mona Lisa, and I had to stop him, and you do believe me, don't you?
Hearts
I
for that.
remember that line.
I got hearts for
You're on
that.
fire.
Hearts, I'm just tapping.
Well
I'm
done.
tapping the screen. I'm doing some hearts
Delivered.
for that. I love that.
Merci beaucoup.
So awesome. Now, Chantal, did you ever get to do any of the Dragon Ball stuff?
Oh my gosh, that's a good question.
No, we
Were
were
you
talking
never on
about
it?
that. I don't think
I
so.
you have to have accidentally been on it.
accidentally been on it.
Exactly, right?
Oops.
I'd say I don't know. I mean, there's a chance you came on as like Medi and Various or something like that.
Yeah, possibly.
Or a guest character, but I'm not sure.
I feel like I would
That
have
would involve a bit of
remembered,
research.
even though
Yeah.
my
We would have
memory's
dragged
not
you to a
waste.
con by now, probably, I guess.
Exactly. Get her in there.
That would be fun to do a con all together.
I know we got to do one all together. We can do that.
Oh, Jovan wants his happy birthday song. Look at that.
Oh, do we do Happy Birthday now?
That's y'all.
Should we?
Oh.
We haven't had any alcohol.
I can change that.
Okay. So we have 2 birthdays though. So Jovan and somebody,
Good memory.
and I know. What's his name? Is it Christian? Is it Christian whose birthday it is too? If someone could
Sing it
confirm
in
that
French.
before.
Hi,
we-
Melissa.
Hi, Railer33. I love you. It's my husband.
Oh,
Hey!
So, yeah.
There he is.
Hi, husband.
hi, Saffron's husband.
For Saffron and Karl, we're just gonna find out who else's birthday it is. If you could tell Khaled and Kenny who else's birthday it is, so we can do Jovan and somebody else in the song. Okay, so to Saffron and Karl, what are your thoughts about Bulma's mom in Dragon Ball Z?
I guess that's just because it switched over, right? Is that what you mean, or-
I'm trying
Hey,
to
why are you
remember. Because I can't remember.
Why are you laughing?
Well, is that no? Am I getting it mixed up? Okay,
Let's
no.
blame COVID.
Right?
No.
When it all comes down, that's
Bulma's mom, is that?
Yeah.
Am I getting mixed with the character that Lisa Ann played and then
Oh, it was a belated birthday for
Laura Sadiq played?
Christopher.
Or am I?
Christopher or Christian?
Christopher Noisy.
Oh, he's got a birthday. That's 3.
It was the
There's
belated.
another one too. Was it Sega or Maybe he's
Clackman
not
was on
here.
August month. Happy late birthday there. Yeah, we've got a few.
Okay, so how many? We got Jovan, Christopher.
We could, theoretically throw 4 names out, but
Well,
Okay.
we've got 2. I know 2.
okay.
What are the other ones? Was it?
Oh!
You could say dear friends. Happy birthday, dear friends.
Jovan, Christopher. In the meantime,
Yep.
Trevor. Oh, you missed Trevor Duvall's podcast.
Anyone here listen to it?
Voice print.
I
I've
was
done
actually
that
on
a
it.
couple of times.
I was on it once.
Me
way back.
too.
I was
I got
never
twice on that.
invited. I don't think Trevor likes me.
Oh, he loves you.
No, he doesn't.
Okay.
Was he?
Trevor?
You mean he loves me, but he was just like too shy?
Too shy to say.
I thought
All
he
this
just
time.
Sometimes you just
liked
can't get
All
the
this
nerves
time.
to build up to ask these questions.
Oh my gosh!
Is it 'cause he would pull your hair and
I
run
would have
away?
been so dipped it in ink,
Yeah, exactly.
spat his drink all over me, things
So
like that.
we know we've got Christopher and Jovan for the.
I say Jovan. Okay, let's do that. Plus friends and friends. Christopher. Okay, Jovan, Christopher, and friends. Okay,
Friends. Okay.
are we ready?
Yeah.
Should we do this?
What are we going to do? though,
Bear
we're-
with us. Hang in there while we do
Thanks for
this
writing that down.
with no rehearsal. Okay.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear
Jovan,
and
Christopher, and
everyone else involved with it.
Happy
Happy birthday to you. Aw.
We're glad you're here.
Happy
We're
day
glad
of
you're
birth.
here. You're making our day great.
Yeah, yeah, we got that going. Okay.
We got that.
There's
Oh,
more.
we got that.
The questions are still flying in here.
I know. I just
What's going on
hit the
here?
heart button. Okay, what do we got? Speaking of Sota, what do you think about him all grown up in
Yashahime.
What?
Yashahime?
I haven't seen that.
I haven't either. I'm
What?
just kind of like, what's going on here?
There's a
That's
grown-up Sota out there that I don't know.
getting schooled and we didn't even know it.
Oh, send me a DM. I gotta get my head
Keep
around
my
this.
agent on that.
Yeah, right. Get my agent on it.
Yeah. Thank you for asking that question. I appreciate it. Fisher Nick 10
I think I might know what that's from.
for Chantal. Do you feel Star Song should have made an appearance in Friendship is Magic? I know the closest we get is Diamond Tiara singing The Pony I Wanna Be. Oh, but still, you know what I mean? Oh, will you sing The Pony I Wanna Be?
Oh, I could sing some of it.
Just a little tiny
Whoa,
bit. Just one
okay.
line of it even.
4
Actually,
bars?
I think it's on Spotify,
Oh, get out of here.
Just choose it up and hit play. There you go.
but it's under Diamond Tiara, not me, which is fair.
It's fair. She sang it. You didn't.
That's true. I won't play it all.
Good. Just like that.
Yeah.
So much music.
Find a diamond and why do I feel so rough? I'm as strong as a stone, even that's not enough. There's something jagged in me, and I've made such mistakes. I thought the diamonds were hard, now I feel I could break. Do you believe? I've always wished I could be some pony else, yet I can't see what I need to do to be the pony I wanna be.
I'm Kaiway.
What?
That was a really fun
Wow.
episode to record. And yeah, I loved playing Star Song, but I mean, Diamond Tiara had to have her moment too.
That was brilliant. That was really
that is
great.
gorgeous. Will you jam with us after?
I was just going to say, can we get a jam session
I'd
going?
love
Drum set and
to.
We're
everything.
going to rock it
there.
out here.
Chantal, no offense.
I don't-
this is going to be insulting. Daniel Fitzpatrick, how could you say something so mean? But are you aware there is another dub of Gundam Seed? Ooh.
Yes, I think that's what they were talking
Multi-dubbing.
about with the movie.
Is it a fan dub or a official dub?
Official
It's
dub.
official dub.
Yeah.
Kenny.
Probably Funimation.
Not my fault.
Funimation.
I'm so sad.
Messenger.
That is depressing. A lot of us have some Gundam seed words.
I don't know if Brian or Saffron were in the show, but does Chantal and Karl have any memories about Tico and Friends?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes.
Only became accessible in
Yes.
America a
I feel
few
like-
years ago.
Tico
Yeah.
and Friends sounds familiar, but I don't know if I was in it. You guys go. I'll just
Oh,
be
yeah.
down
Hit
here.
it, hit it.
I'll
Take
just
it
be
away.
down here. You guys take it
Oh,
away.
well, that was
That was probably one of the first shows that I did. One of the first shows
one of the
that I
first
did.
big ones. Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe.
one of the first big, long-running shows, and I
That
was
could be.
one of the main characters. I
Yeah,
was
yeah,
Nanami.
yeah.
And
One of the namesakes.
Mommy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Tico and Friends.
and that was one of the first shows that I got to cast. One of the only shows where they just they let me pick.
I love that.
That rarely happened. The core cast anyway.
Yeah,
That's so cool.
And you had worked with me a couple times.
Yeah,
before
yeah.
that.
Oh, what couple?
A couple times.
Just like
I
a-
think
Yeah.
I was.
Did you
still
ever
like
go to school?
10.
Did you ever go to school?
Yeah. Dave
must
K
have
was
missed a lot
Off
of
and
school.
on.
David K was your dad.
Oh my
Did
gosh.
miss a lot of
Mr.
school.
Dave.
Don Brown was on the boat.
Dawn.
Dawn.
We often
And
hear requests for Dawn, and
So
we're working
somebody
with that.
really, the
David K would be a good person to
someone really
jump on the show too.
He's
Well,
pretty
yeah.
busy these days. Right?
Yeah. yeah, right? Easy.
He might join us from his car. David K records voiceover in his car.
Does he
When he
actually?
sometimes, yes. he
Yeah.
does.
In LA,
Wow.
there's traffic.
Mhm.
Sometimes the best
Got a
you
lot
can
of
do is
time.
pull over and
Wow.
get a spot done.
Yeah, why not?
Not so much animation as
No,
you know, like
tags and stuff.
promos and tags and all that stuff.
That's
Hey
multitasking.
Chantal, what was it like cursing as Tama in that episode of Gintama? Amen.
Oh,
What a provocative
so fun.
question.
So fun.
Yeah. Are you gonna show us?
You don't really get to, I feel like, swear a lot
No.
in cartoons.
No.
So,
Not a lot, no.
not a lot.
Unless it's Sausage Party.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, yes.
Wow.
I would play.
I was
you.
cleansed.
Somebody sent me a little clip of one of my characters using the MF word. And if it weren't so culturally inappropriate, the dialect, I would play it for you right now because it made me laugh my head off.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Ah!
Because you don't do that
I wanna
very
hear
often,
it.
right?
yeah.
No.
Like, was Gintama the rudest show?
Probably.
Yeah.
It could
I
be,
think
yeah.
it was the most risque, or
It was
you know.
weirdest. It would go out.
Yeah.
I feel like I got called to do a role on that was so inappropriate that I actually turned it down.
Oh yeah.
There was one where there was a phone call to my agent and they were like, but this is what the scene would be. We
That's fair.
have to
It
run
was a
this by you?
strange. It was a
And
great
I was
show.
like, actually not that.
Yeah.
Can you say hello to David in the voice of Ching?
Oh yes, I can, because Ching. I didn't do any accent.
Oh,
for
good.
Ching, so I can
Oh.
I can just say
Hi, David. It's so nice of you to join us, and I hope you have a really fabulous day.
Aww.
Boom!
That's pretty awesome.
Puka, where are we going now?
Can you still do the Lacus?
I so
get
remember
you
that
going
voice.
on.
I so remember. Yeah, that was terrific.
So Clockman 71 era is wondering if you can still do Lacus's accent.
Oh, Lacus didn't really have an accent,
I
but
didn't
she always just wanted world peace. Kira, I'm fighting for world peace, Kira.
Nice.
There it is.
Wow. Good memory.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm impressed.
It was
yes.
just I voiced her when I was about 16, so
Okay.
it's kind
So a
of
couple
just
years
a
ago.
straight, just a couple, just you know,
I
years
have,
ago.
I have a question for you. Which voice that you've done felt the most like you? And it can be at any time in your life, but felt the least put on, the most like that was you. You would do everything that character would do. You would believe everything that character believed.
Ooh, probably Molly O from Generation.
Yay!
Oh,
Yeah.
That was, and we got to do a little bit of singing, but also I remember I had a little stuffed penguin, and I would bring him to the studio, and they wrote him in to the show.
Oh.
So life imitating art.
They wrote him
They
into
wrote
the
him
show.
into the show.
Oh, I love that.
A rare moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Which was very cool
That's
as an
super cool.
11-year-old.
kidding, yeah.
Yeah. So a Disney Mon. Hi. says, inspired by you voicing Wolfsbane in X-Men Evolution, who's your favorite movie Spidey, Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, or Tim Holland?
Tom Holland.
Tom Holland. Oh my God, sorry, I'm blind.
Oh, you know,
That's a tricky
I'm
one.
a big Andrew Garfield fan.
Nice. Yep, yep.
I have a crush on him.
Solid call.
I think he's very talented.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, Andrew Garfield shouting you out.
Yeah. Spider-Man is definitely one of my favorite superhero
Yeah.
franchises.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is great. It really is great. It's got the right drama. It's
Got a bit of fun too.
Not the
fun.
not the darkest of all those. you
No,
know?
but there's room for some wit and fun.
Yeah. So Nathan Montoya has a question. Do you guys remember the anime called? Is it Rinne? Rinne?
Rene?
Why does that?
Rene?
That does sound familiar.
Oh, did we work on it?
Good
can tell
question.
us.
Let me look at my cheat sheet.
Oh, good cheat
I don't know that I.
Opinion for all. What if you guys travel internationally, like coming to Malaysia for the cosplay anime event as an international guest? Yes.
Yes, it's real fun.
Yes. I think it's unanimous.
For
Kenny,
sure.
I've
would
been to
you?
Malaysia a long time ago.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
That's wonderful. How was that for you?
Oh, it's great. I backpacked Malaysia. I had friends living there
Really?
at the time,
Oh, how cool.
and I went to visit them. They were in outside of Kuala Lumpur.
Very cool.
And then I backpacked around, went to Taman Negara, apparently the oldest rainforest in the world.
Was it gorgeous?
It was, but it was gorgeous, but it was noisy.
Wow.
You don't realize it until you're there how much life is there, even at night. I'd wear earplugs. It was so noisy
Wow.
with
That's
all the
really
all the
cool.
bugs.
Very dense.
The bugs.
A lot of bugs.
Oh, I
and
can't
things.
go.
Lot of bug, yeah.
Or maybe I can't go.
Cicadas, right? I bet there's there.
Well, this, and you
bring some
hear these
bugs
cicadas, and they can be quite loud. But then
Yeah.
you finally you sort of catch them in your periphery. Then when you finally saw them, it's like, oh my God, those are birds. They're
They're
huge.
humongous.
I thought-
They're like this.
Oh, yeah.
I thought they were small. like
No.
No, they're
that.
big bugs, big wings,
Like
Yeah.
big
little,
eyes.
like that.
Well, the story I like to tell, which I learned when I was there, maybe everybody knows this except me. When I hear of leeches, I think of in some stagnant lakes here, you get leeches that you can get if you're swimming.
Oh, the forest one?
Whereas in Malaysia and other places,
on
there's
land.
they inch along and they
Yeah.
get up on your leg and they
No.
crawl.
They're big, so you got to be
Yeah.
careful in sandals, right?
No.
And I learned about it in the jungle, so I was like, "Holy crap!" I was just so
I
paranoid.
couldn't imagine. Yeah, they're and they're really big, and if they start feeding on you, you could be walking along and
You
not
don't feel
realize it's feeding on you, and also you
Pass
look down,
out
you got
all
this
of a
thing
sudden.
that's like this on
But
you.
normally
I was-
you don't use you don't do cons outside, right?
No, I know. This was in the jungle.
I was in
And they
Have
can
any
in the
heal
middle
you.
of a
They can
signing,
heal you,
and I-
right? They can get
Lord,
rid of
squadron was
disease
filled with
somehow.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Frankly
So,
embarrassing.
Jovan, I have a
Malaysia's
little
beautiful.
request for Brian here. Can
Yeah.
Red Alert Flint and Principal Kirkpatrick wish me a happy 19th birthday? Both of them?
Whoa.
And
Same time.
and Jovan says thank you.
All right, Jovan, this is Principal Kirkpatrick, and if you do not have a good birthday today, I will send you to detention class with Mr. Sporerscleed for a good hour. Is that clear? And outside of that, it's Red Alert, and I'm wishing you a smashing birthday today, and have yourself an amazing year. Kick it off right, mate. Red Alert, transform! And it's Flint here. I want to make sure that you are having yourself a great birthday. Stay safe out there, and enjoy yourself.
3 happy birthdays from 3 different people living
Happy
in
birthday.
Brian's head.
Yeah.
You've done that before, haven't you?
Yeah.
Once or
Oh,
twice.
Knucklehead Rob. So anyone can answer this one. What is your favorite Pokemon? I want to put this to Kenny because I feel like Kenny has a Pokemon connection. Kenny.
My favorite Pokemon is Squirtle.
Squirrel.
Very,
Kenny
very.
says squirrel. I wish everyone could see Kenny, but
Kenny, you can always just lean around and
You
say
can do your-
hi, everybody.
Hello.
There he is.
That's probably
There
way
he
too
is.
I didn't
close.
catch it. Okay.
okay. Yeah. Can you say anybody else got a
Very
favorite
elusive.
Pokemon?
There he is. Yes, I see. Okay. Favorite Pokemon. I gotta come up with something because my son will shoot me otherwise. It's every time.
It is.
You lose dad points.
What about
Totally will.
Yeah.
Totally
You know,
will.
yeah. There was a time a few years ago when my sons were running around almost getting hit by cars with their phones in their hands.
Isn't it amazing that happened?
Somebody died falling off a cliff playing Pokemon Go.
I'm not surprised from the way I've seen people just kind of walking around with this kind of
I mean,
thing
it's
and-
terrifying.
Yeah.
I hope we all
Yeah.
learned from it. But
That's
Pokemon is such a great show. I'm sorry we're not coming up with a bunch of them.
That said, that game did get a lot of people outside.
Vincent Tong is in the chat.
No, where is
Hi,
it?
Vince.
Hi, Vince.
Hello.
Hi, we heart you.
Hey!
We heart you. You know, there are still prints of Vince in our anime time machine Streamily store.
Vince
Somehow he just still hung
Vince.
in there. He's not been untagged, so
Vince
you can
prints.
buy his prints in our store. So if you want to buy any of the stuff on this messy table, including Chantal's beautiful pictures, including our gorgeous made by a friend. This is beautiful.
Jason Simpson.
Jason Simpson made that for us.
Who's also a guest.
You can buy them at streamily.com/anime time machine. And Vince has some great prints in there too. Oh shoot, I was going to bring the one that he desecrated. I still haven't sold that and put it on our store, but I'm going to. Vince says, hi friends and hi peeps who are saying hi. Chantal is so talented and so pretty. You're right. You're not wrong, Vince.
Thank you. You're so talented too.
You
and
are.
also very
And
pretty.
so pretty.
Yeah.
He's a very pretty man.
Yeah.
Yes. We love you. We feel
We
your
love
energy.
you.
We feel your energy. Nice to see you. Come back sometime. So the songstress is saying, hey, Karl, Brian, Saffron, do you remember making The Girl Who Leapt Through Time?
Yeah,
That
of
takes
Of
my breath
course,
away.
of course, yeah. That was
Superb casting.
beautiful
Oh, thanks.
animation.
And do you have any anecdotes about that time? Well,
Interesting.
No, I really liked that movie. It was
Yeah.
interesting. The
Gorgeous.
animation was beautiful. Just
gorgeous.
the storytelling was really beautiful. It was just really nicely paced. I think I may have told this before when we went online here, but there was with the girl who played the lead. There was a scene when she was lying in the bathtub and holding her breath for a long time. Then she had to get out and sort of get up, and then she. And I think we did that for real. We just gave her a mouthful of water and just said, "Just let loose. Doesn't matter. Just go for it."
Watch the mic, please.
And it was there was a little bit of moppage.
I remember
But it sounded
that.
great.
I remember that scene. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a really cool, it's such a beautiful movie, and it doesn't move at the pace that so much anime
Yes,
does.
absolutely.
leisurely.
It
No,
moves in a
it was
leisurely.
graceful.
I always think of it as like a thoughtful pace.
Yeah.
And the characters are way more understated than a lot
Yeah.
of the work that we do, but the concept is just
Like that filmmaker, that's
magic.
his style.
it's beautiful. I have 2 posters still.
It's amazing.
That was a fun one.
Mr.
Yeah.
Lackman, I have been to Chicago. I've just never been there for a convention. So
Oh, that'd be fun. Let's do that.
I want to go back for a con. Yeah, that'd be great.
I've never been to Chicago. I want to go.
Okay, we need a convention.
Terrific
someone could
city.
arrange
Terrific
that.
city.
Or just a
Never
place to
been
crash.
either.
Okay, well we need so
Yeah.
somebody phone somebody.
Chi-town.
Where's our agent?
Exactly.
Lockman71 era question. Have any of you been in Chicago? Sorry. Already done that. What's next? Read'em Studio 01. If I may, can I introduce you all to some of the anime organizers in my country, Malaysia? Yes!
Oh,
Of
yes.
course.
Yes.
Are you kidding me?
Yes.
We'd be honored. Absolutely.
And so there's Colette as well. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of us. We'll just need to fly together.
I have my entourage that I need to bring too.
Yeah, we all need separate rooms. No, please do, because how fun would that be?
it really would be
Be
an
great.
experience that I
Yeah.
would love to endeavor for
That'd
sure.
be amazing.
And Christopher Niosi, what is the best way to get a hold of y'all? Saffron and Karl, I'd still love to interview you guys. I'm sorry. We both got snowed under with illness, work. There were some 17-hour days, and that's why the time machine had a pause.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah,
Because we were
it's been
all-
challenging.
We were all a little over scheduled.
Extended.
It's a little overextended.
To say the least, yeah.
We've been
Yeah.
able to gather our energy. So I'll shoot you a couple of email addresses maybe. Maybe that's the
Yeah.
best thing.
I think I was supposed to respond and I think I forgot.
Karl.
Yeah.
It's strictly from busyness, and I apologize. We're not. Our DMs are a bit of a.
Yeah, I'm bad.
Vince, Karl gave me a mouthful of water from his mouth, but worth it. Scene was amazing.
Vincent, that was our secret. Our secret.
Vince Tong
All for the art.
and Jason Simpson once went without pants. I don't know what happens in.
Oh, the pantless.
It's always in B. It's always in B in that room.
It's more protected.
Yes, so okay, from your mouth. So what show would that have been?
I'm not sure if this is actually based in reality. It's maybe Vincent's fantasy, but you know,
Oh.
we'll go with it.
Very creative fellow.
This might be.
Oh, it happened.
And someone says, "Hey Chantal, do you remember if you were the singing voice of Mir, Lacus Imposter in Gundam Seed
No.
Destroyer?"
Oh, I don't think I did any singing for Gundam, just because they wanted a more mature sound. So at 16,
But you still have those pipes, though. You could
thank
sing.
you.
My
Yeah,
God.
no, I
You would have done it well.
I would have. I would have done
Sure
it.
would have.
You should have
I
done it.
absolutely would have loved to, but
That's crazy.
yeah,
So
maybe in the future.
Oh, Brian,
Yes.
what?
was any of you in the Bad Boys of Voice calendar? I happen to know you were.
Okay. Is it still available?
Wasn't that 3 Dobsons in a tub? If I remember.
Yeah. Yes. Guilty
Yeah.
as charged. Guilty as charged.
What did
And
you just
make
say,
that
Karl?
calendar.
3 Dobsons in a tub.
There's-
3 Dobsons
Yeah,
in a
we
tub.
were all in a hot
Can
tub.
someone get a picture?
I don't know if anyone
Do you have
else.
the calendar?
Everyone, I have one somewhere.
I think
in
I do
storage,
too.
But as to where that is hilarious. I'd love to actually just see
Oh my gosh.
today because oh my god, yeah.
I think that would be the
Amazing.
cutest. About
The
the cutest.
bad
You
boys
and your-
of voice.
You and your 2 brothers in a hot tub.
In a hot tub.
All voice actors. Amazing talent in that family. The Dobson brothers
thank you
are
so much.
legend.
Thank
You
Yeah.
guys are so talented. And you each bring different things to your work.
Well,
Like
thank
there's
you.
definitely, are there some commonalities vocally? Yeah.
Yeah, there's maybe some
But-
Venn diagram overlap, but not.
We're
you
all
seem
kind of our
very
own
distinct.
deal.
Yeah.
Kind
Very
of, I'd say.
distinct. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
talking of talented families,
Oh.
come on, you're
My dad is the big, like, he's just amazing.
this one over here, yeah, big
He's
time
amazing.
talent,
Yeah.
big time
He's-
talent,
He blows my mind. Still.
and mine. Well, he's a heck of a musician.
Yeah.
Does he play music?
In Canada.
You know who her? Yeah,
I'm cute.
yeah, okay.
Oh,
I
it's
just-
Vince
whoa,
again.
whoa.
I'm making a new Vincent Tong. And just so everybody in the chat is aware, all of you, Vincent Tong is making a new calendar.
Nice.
Love you all. Got to go take the Christmas tree down. Aw,
Love you, Vinny.
Vince. We love you.
buddy.
We want your calendar.
Of course, what is it? It's the 12 months of Vince, but you
The
know.
12 months of Vincent. Yeah, you can do
Happy
a lot
Vincemas.
with a calendar like that itself.
It's
I'm
each
sure.
month is like one less piece of clothing.
Oh!
And
Right?
and December is the mouth transfer.
And it just comes down to one sock in the end.
We'll leave the Christmas tree
That's
up
all
for
I'll
that
say.
one.
Yeah.
Okay, so C minus or less. Love you. Sorry you joined late. You can join whenever.
Anytime.
We adore you.
Thank you for
Anytime.
joining. Thank you for
Especially
joining.
the-
What character has the guy on the far left voiced?
I think I'm far left.
Are you far left? Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, we should introduce you. This is Karl Willems,
Yeah,
and Karl is a.
I think I voiced a cat once who went.
So he
Yeah.
has voiced a cat in his time.
He's
Yeah,
like-
so
We're
that's
honored to
and
have
that's
him.
about it.
The only reason Karl is here is because he's directed us in approximately 200 anime shows.
Yeah, voice director.
Voice director. He does prelay cartoons. He does anime dubs. He does dubs from all over the world of all different types.
Yeah.
Video games.
Adult film?
And he's like the first.
adult film.
He's like one of the first directors
Performing.
that we ever worked with, and we've been
Yes.
working for a long
A
time.
lifetime, so it seems. It's,
Decades. So yeah.
we've got a lot of history with this individual.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining C minus or less. I'm
Absolutely.
asking that question because it brings up like how important Karl is to us.
To all of this.
Oh, in fact, you know what?
Yeah.
I realized.
He's the captain of the machine, really.
Unfortunately, I was ill last week, so I didn't go in. But last week was my official 30-year anniversary.
No
Ocean.
way! And you were just like, I'm
I
so
was
Did you have a
directing
little
from
bit of
home.
hoopla there? Was there some?
No, I was.
Or did you have this in your eternal like?
No, I was
oh.
directing at home. No, I didn't.
Oh, you were right. Okay,
I was gonna
right.
say I've been working with you for 30 years, but I was embarrassed for both of us, and I didn't say it. But happy
Can we make a toast
anniversary.
to that in a moment? I think that's
Sure,
actually
yeah.
worth it.
We will toast
I think
that is so cool.
That needs to be recognized.
Yeah, we're-
That's a big one.
That is amazing.
Whoa.
Question for
And I'd like to shake
everyone.
your hand, man.
Oh,
That is
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah.
30 years,
Congratulations.
Carl. Thank you,
Amazing.
buddy.
Oh,
Congratulations.
think of how many cartoons comes under that roof.
Oh yeah, there's been
That's
a lot.
crazy.
That's also
Cartoons,
you've been very,
shows.
I just want to mention that
People.
Karl has been very loyal, because I know people have asked him, have tried to pull him away from the place that he works, because he is that talented, and we all want him
Such
to
a
direct
good director.
everything. So the fact that he has been that loyal, I
Well,
hope they got you a watch, baby.
Me too. Yeah. That
Yeah.
amount of knowledge is obviously going to be attractive to
God.
anybody.
But,
so,
and creativity and
experience.
being easy to work with. Like, you don't last at a job, if
Yeah.
you're not.
No,
And
hands
it's
down,
a
my
high-
favorite director to work
Oh.
with.
Hands
There
down, my
is,
favorite too.
Oh,
Me
stop,
too.
stop.
It's you, Karl. It's only you.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
don't,
we-
you guys, don't.
So
he makes like
fun.
6 or 8 hours of screaming actually kind of fun.
Yeah. Well, we also
Actually
because
pretty
I think
fun.
you integrate a bit of social, a bit of you get some laughs in
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Yeah.
You put the talent in this comfort zone, and I think
Yes.
at any point an actor is going to deliver their best.
I
when
think
they
it makes
feel
it
that
better,
way.
yeah.
And
100%.
you can take
Instead of
a
a nerve
really
badge, like
shitty session with a lot of pressure from clients and all that sort of thing, and crack the right joke at the right time or the wrong
Always.
time, and just help us. Like, it's so helpful. It really is.
It's a game changer.
I think if you treat it like a job, you kind of get the job as opposed to something a little more interesting extra.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
You
it's
get the real gold.
it's an adventure.
Yeah, it is.
Adventure.
It's a
Call it
creative thing.
adventure. Yeah. If you're curious about what happens next, it's really fun.
Yeah.
We went
party.
to- oh, right. There you are. Thank you, Kenny.
Brian, the computer.
Went to my screensaver, and everyone's watching my iTunes collection instead of this beautiful background display. You'll notice now, glasses. Everyone's in glasses except for me in there. But if you go to this screen, look what Jason did for us.
Jason,
That's right.
Did he take off our glasses?
No, he got me in some too. Because take a look.
Oh, he got your glasses
Look
in
over your
too.
shoulder.
Oh,
Not
nice.
this one over there, the other one, but yeah.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
We're like the three
I was
blind
waiting for someone to
mice.
comment, just like,
Yeah.
hey, how come?
Glasses are
Ah.
very stylish.
So
and-
stylish.
Yeah, I think
It's a tiny tweak.
strangely,
don't
I think I
need
started
them.
needing glasses about a few years into working on anime and looking at a TV,
The
every
TV,
day.
right?
Yeah.
Again, occupational
Back
hazard.
on the old cathode ray
Oh.
Yeah, they weren't as we didn't have blue light
beaming
glasses at the time.
electrons into your eyes and melting them.
Beaming.
What's okay? But there's more stuff coming up on the screen. What do we got here?
Yeah. So, do we have any funny stories in the booth?
Oh,
It was always funny.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Everything that
oh,
happens.
actually, funny story. I think this may have even come up once.
Okay.
We've done this a couple times, but Chantal was the first. You know what I'm going to say?
Yeah, I was gonna suggest.
Chantal was one of the
Gonna
first
suggest
people.
that story.
There was I don't remember his name, but there was an engineer who was a relative new guy working at Ocean, and but he had done some work down at Westwood, and he worked with Chantal.
Yeah.
And he saw that Chantal was coming in for, I think it might have been Inuyasha,
Oh, it could have been.
maybe it was around that era anyway.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Oh, Chantal's, I know her." And I was like, "Oh yeah, Chantal." I think I probably even said, "Oh yeah,
Oh, my
man, she's a
God.
nightmare." And he didn't get the sarcasm. He said, "What? She was really nice." so I just went with it. I said, "Oh no, are you kidding?"
Oh,
And so I knew Chantal had shown up early. So on a break, I ran out and I said, "Chantal." So I told her to play.
you're
Oh, that's
kidding.
so
So she
great.
came in and Chantal was terrifying. She was the biggest diva ever.
So great.
So fun.
Oh, I wish I could
This
hear
poor
that.
guy.
Well, can I get some water? This is too warm. Oh no, this is too cold. I need it a bit warmer.
The pencils are not sharp enough.
Yeah. And I remember it was so uncomfortable, and I
love it.
I
You're just
suggested-
dying inside. I can imagine.
but it was painful. It was great. That Buddy was shitting himself. It was great.
That's funny.
I think it was like, can you try that again? Why?
Oh.
Wait, play that back. It was fine.
Again.
Oh, you totally owned
the
it.
How
diva.
many times have you wanted to
Chantal.
say, play
Oh.
that back and
Yeah,
it's fine?
I think
That's
we
hilarious.
kept it going for a long.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
That's
great.
impressive.
It was
so
so
good.
That is fantastic.
cringy, but
And
great.
that's how Chantal got her reputation.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
where
Chantal's-
it started.
Chantal's like the nicest person. That's why it was so
Yeah.
funny.
Oh, it's just
Unbelievable.
hilarious.
Yeah, very cool.
But it was awesome. That was great.
That's a good story.
So David is asking Chantal, can you say this as Shuko from Mega Man NT Warrior Axes?
Shuko. Okay.
Mega Man!
You see
I love
that?
Mega Man.
You go.
I love Mega Man.
Shuko. Okay, so I think sounded a little like.
Thanks to Higsby and all of you guys, I feel like a new person. From now on, I'm going to be cheerful and positive, just like Higsby.
Aw, Shuko. So nice.
How you hit those notes, it's amazing.
Yeah, it's so cute. Which Cinderella mouse, this is from a Disney mon, would
Bijou
want
hang out
to
with?
hang out with? Jack, Gus, Susie, or
Perla.
Perla?
I loved
Oh,
Perla. That
Gus
was-
Gus.
Gus.
Gus Gus.
Gus. It's been
Definitely Gus Gus.
Could Brian say hi to Danielle? And then I have to do, and then I need the floor for a moment.
Oh, do we need to leave?
No.
Hi, Danielle. How's it going?
Okay, so guys, I prepared in case the chat got boring, which it's not. So keep going.
Lol.
It is
But you
not
went-
boring at all.
But you went to the
I
trouble.
prepared
I
an
went to the
explosion for us all the way.
to do a little true or false. I have 10 questions, or I have 10 statements about Chantal, and we're going to need some input. So,
Oh.
Kenny, I don't know if there's any way to manage that live, but it just gives us stuff to think
I
about.
underestimated your sneakiness. Very
Okay,
nice.
and I don't know who should
nervous.
answer true or false. Like, should we pick a person each time and
Kenny?
ask them to answer, or should we just ask everyone to answer?
And first
First
one.
one to answer.
Yeah, it's a
And then-
race.
Ultimately, Chantal.
It's a buzzer?
So you guys mark yourself, okay? Mark yourself. Mark your own quizzes. So put it in your phone notes. Put it on a piece of paper. Write it on your leg. Whatever you have to do.
What do you want to write it
Okay,
on?
statement number 1. Chantal is a Scorpio. True or false? Right? I'm giving you a minute. Okay, we'll mark you after. We'll mark everybody after.
Okay.
Statement number 2. Chantal is 27 years old. Okay. All right. Giving you a moment. True or false? Chantal is a former stunt woman. I should say stunt person. Okay. True or false?
Will the real Chantal Strands please stand up?
Okay. Next one. Chantal is a classically trained singer. True or false? All right. Chantal has her class 5 driver's license. She can drive up to 12 people.
She drew
In a van or a small bus, okay? Possibly a small truck. Okay. Chantal has an identical twin. True or false? And don't Google any of this.
Straight face.
I'm watching you. Okay. Chantal didn't just play Bijou in Hamtaro. She also played Howdy's sister, Hee Haw. Hee Haw. True
Wow.
or false?
I don't know. I do
Santa
some of this.
Maria.
Yeah. We've got 3 more, so stay with us. Chantal has a master's in journalism. All right, true or
Wow.
false? True or false? Okay, second to last. Chantal lives half of the year in Venezuela and speaks fluent Venezuelan. True or false?
You're not chuckling?
Final question. This is the 10th of 10. Chantal is known for her baking. True or false?
Great Canadian Bake Off.
How you guys doing? Everybody okay?
Are we all there? Is everyone
Right?
okay?
Do we get to be part of that? See, some of them I know, and some of them I
So
don't.
Chantal's just gonna mark us now. Everybody look at your
This is
quizzes.
the showdown? Okay.
This
Or
is
in
all right.
brain.
Oh, there's a lot of
I hope
answers.
we've all done
A
well.
lot of
We got a lot of answers here.
Yeah. We got answers.
Okay.
Okay, so I am not a Scorpio. I am a Libra.
I got that one right.
I'm
Born
a Scorpio.
October 15th, year unknown.
Send presents. Send presents.
Although I'm not 27 years old, sadly.
Okay.
You're 26.
So,
I'm 26, yeah.
So that was false.
I'm doing pretty good so far.
So we
Okay.
got false,
Which,
false.
which, if you go back to the conversation with the working for 30 years and
Yeah.
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 makes
yeah.
it a bit tricky, but
Yeah.
I am a former stunt woman.
Isn't that
I-
cool?
Yeah.
I started out in the business as a stunt double with my, and this actually comes up later, identical twin sister. So that one is true. We started off in Look Who's Talking Now with John Travolta and Kirstie Alley.
Wow.
You were John Travolta's stunt double.
And exactly.
I knew it.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That look.
yeah.
Yeah, that look.
And there's a little 4-year-old actress, so we were her doubles, and we went 50 feet up in the air on wires, and we played
Unbelievable.
some basketball with Charles Barkley too.
You're not playing.
You played with Charles Barkley.
Yep. As a 5-year-old, yes.
I learned so much already today. That's great.
Yeah. And that's how I got into the business.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Stunting.
What a lovely childhood you've had.
I
Yeah.
know.
Kind
Yes.
of crazy. Love
Yeah.
I collected Star Wars cards. That's all I got.
Holy cow. Okay, let's continue. What do you got? What do you
I
got?
ate a bug once.
Classically trained
Little Miss
singer.
Daredevil, you just got tagged, by the way.
Oh, ooh.
That works.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yes. Classically trained. I was in choir and was in chamber choir. So I don't know
How
if
was
that
that?
really counts as classically trained.
How did you like the chamber choir?
I loved
Because
it.
that's like power, those voices, right?
Yeah.
That's
That-
classically true. I would give people that if they said true. But maybe they get it.
I would
whether
too.
it's true or
I
false.
just assume she's, listen to the
Yeah.
pipes on this girl.
But then you toured with that punk band for a few years too.
Then she went punk.
Punk
Yeah,
rock.
yeah.
Yep. That's now my genre.
Yeah.
Punk to death metal.
A little more noisecore. Sort of noisecore. Yeah.
Okay, keep going. What do you got?
Yeah, what's the next one?
And so, do I have my class 5 driver's license?
This one I gotta know.
I only have class 7.
Wait a minute.
What's class 7?
She drives those giant earth movers. That.
Oh, you mean you could like...
No, class 5 is just
No, class 5 is like your normal.
Full.
normal license.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
yes, I do have.
I was
that
wondering
one.
about that.
Okay, good.
Okay, I was like, wait, does that mean big rigs?
Yeah, no, it's a different...
All I know is
See
5 is
Chantal
5
behind
is
one
your
of those
regular.
giant things with a big grin on her face.
5 is your regular one. 6
I got
is your
this.
Okay, that's what I-
motorcycle.
Okay.
Oh, motorcycle.
6 is.
Okay.
Okay. And I do, like I said, I do have an identical twin sister.
Who you ate in the womb.
3 minutes older than me. Wait.
Isn't it that she's the oldest?
Also a
She's
Libra.
the oldest,
You have an
also
older-
a Libra. Also born on October 15th, surprisingly.
Now, do you guys have that twin thing? You know when I say the twin thing?
Yes.
Kind of finishing sentences or that, just kind of knowing. Is it
Yeah.
alive and well with y'all?
Yes, one of my favorite stories is she started singing a song and I was thinking about it and I said to her, was I singing that out loud? And she
Wow.
goes, no.
Wild. So that proved it
That-
to you.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, okay, that's a little
It's so
weird.
cool.
And,
That's
we hadn't
very
heard
So
the
cool.
song recently or anything. It was just a random song.
Very
How often do you see her?
cool.
Oh, well, we live together. So every day.
There you
Every
go,
day.
folks. There it is.
Yeah.
That sounds like a sitcom.
I did not know
Yeah.
this. This is amazing.
With our cat named Leo.
Aww, little
Our
Leo.
Maine Coon cat.
And Leo's
Is it a
identical
Maine
twin.
Coon?
Maine Coon. He's part Maine Coon
Is he like
and
huge?
part Norwegian Forest cat. He's quite...
You're gonna have to show me a picture of him.
I
later.
will. He
I'd
is
love
very handsome and
Is
very
this the Leo?
photogenic.
Is this Leo?
Yeah.
Yeah, Leo is gorgeous.
Leo. Yeah.
Check out Chantal's
love cats,
Instagram.
Love animals.
Yeah, we're all big cat
Leo is
fans.
gorgeous.
Love wildlife.
Yes.
Yeah.
Skunks.
Especially skunks.
Okay.
They need more love.
You get people saying Leo is adorable. Leo, cute little fella. Blah, blah, blah. So he's getting the accolades here.
So did you play Hee Haw?
I don't think so. did I?
Say, were you here?
There is no Hee Haw. I was
Nice.
I made
He
that up.
was is there a
Oh, that was a
I think I
trick
remember that
question.
character. Oh wait.
Like there's some core hams, and then you're like, there's a lot of.
Oh, there were
hams.
some little. Yeah, they showed up like periphery. so
Yeah,
It
yeah,
was believable.
a lot of hams.
That was a trick question.
Yeah.
And yes, I was in school for quite a long time, probably like 10 years part-time because I was working, doing voiceover work as well. And I did do my master's in journalism.
So cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did
so-
you guys get
You're on
that
fire.
right? Because that's pretty cool.
Good Lord. Okay.
Yeah. And
So you're like smart and stuff.
You know, I got a couple degrees and
Fahrenheit.
decent writer. Put out some articles. Wildlife conservation is actually one of my favorite things to write about. I love like I said, I love animals. I grew up in Deep Cove, so
Gorgeous,
you know,
yeah.
my backyard was woods,
Just
and that really
little bears running
and
around.
yeah, and that really fostered in me an appreciation
I
for
bet it
the
did.
environment
Yeah.
and conservation. And so, yeah, I'm hoping to put out lots of pieces with, you know, meaningful themes like that, hopefully.
That is so cool.
To make a little difference.
Save the skunks.
Save the skunks.
Aww.
Yeah.
Here's an interesting question for you.
Yeah.
I caught my eye here. So it's actually a question for everyone, apparently. It says, but what is the best direction you've ever got from a director
Oh.
when
Do it
doing a
better.
voice job? And then, Karl, what is your directing style? So I don't know which end of the spectrum you want to start answering that on, but I might as well just give you your
Let's
directing
start with
style.
Karl.
Yeah, let's go
What
with
is
Karl.
my directing style?
What is your style, mister?
Smartass? I guess. Really? I don't know. That's probably a better question for you
Emphasis
guys.
on the ass.
We would
Yeah.
call it, I
Yeah,
would
not
call
smart.
it casual,
Casual chic.
and friendly.
No.
Casual, friendly, relaxed.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Uh,
Informal?
Supportive.
I hope
yeah.
so.
Supportive,
Totally.
yes.
Yeah, it's I've arrived at many a session and on time and late, and regardless, every time I've shown up with Karl on time and or late, you set a stage of comfort, which is kind of, and you'll always kind of kick it off with a little bit of general combo or whatever the case is. You've never been like, we gotta get in there, blah blah blah, that is something, and
Because that can happen with some people.
it can,
Yeah,
and
no,
many a
it's
time I've
upsetting
had.
for
I can
everyone.
name a few directors that are very.
Just
You get in there and it's just
go,
like, go.
get
No,
through
we
it.
don't have time for this, and it's just kind of like I often will try and set the stage with a bit of banter, as you're probably well familiar.
Yeah.
And, sometimes directors won't allow that, and Karl does. So it's a comfort zone you create, which is really cool.
Can I interject with a little story?
Please, yeah.
I'm not going to mention a name, but there's a certain other director. I heard the story who was do ADR, but he just wanted to get through it. Go. And the story I heard, I think it's probably true, is somebody was working with somebody. He's like, yeah, okay, got that. He says, oh, hey, can I try another one? He goes, the kids are outside playing by this point. Next line. And they didn't
Care and love, right?
You could.
That is hilarious.
And on a break, I'm going to see if you guys know who I'm talking about.
I know exactly.
I know you know.
Yeah.
Oh, that is fantastic.
Oh my god. Some of Karl's. We got to get these last two questions on your
Sure.
quiz done.
Okay.
But I want to say also that Karl had a list of responses to
I
our.
bring that up, yeah.
Yeah. So Karl really set himself up to be supportive by, like, he had like That Dog Will Hunt or
Well, I think I didn't start though. Like somebody,
Splendiferous. Like
you tend to say the same things because you do. The same. You
Right.
fall back on certain things like groovy or I don't know. Like That Dog Will Hunt. I think I stole that from Barry.
Very.
In fact, I know I did. And then things like, and then somebody started writing them down.
Yeah.
And then
So
they
they
kept
created
getting
this.
added to, like, try one that doesn't suck.
Exactly.
Yeah. One
Yeah.
more, less shitty.
Yeah.
Yes,
Or,
that's
that's a
shitty.
choice. ...
Yeah.
So
That's a
so
choice,
Then
yeah,
Karl would,
exactly.
like, literally, he'd have the list because someone curated this list, and he'd
Do it
have the
better.
list, and he'd be like, "You'd do a take, and you go," and then say his little,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
one more less shitty, and then so it was funny. It was funny.
Best thing
it
I've
is.
ever heard.
And very,
Yeah.
very tolerant because sometimes.
Art. There's another one.
sometimes
Absolutely.
the 80 art.
80 art.
We're making
80
80
art.
art here.
Yeah.
Used to say that all the time. And sometimes, like, a cue would come up, and it could be Oxnard, it could be anyone, and I'd already, as the beeps were happening, already know a better thing to say that involved a swear. It was just perfect. And I'd make it fit. Somehow I'd make it fit. Or I'd have a second take, and I'd be like, why are we not swearing here? And do that. And Karl didn't get mad at us. He didn't kick us out of the studio. He didn't tell the client. He didn't send it to the
In
client.
fact,
No,
he
probably
encouraged
not.
it.
So that was great because it kept everybody sharp and relaxed. So can we do your last two questions? Because I want to know if anyone
Absolutely, yeah.
100%.
You're right. Yeah.
Yes. I do not live half of the year in Venezuela, and I do not speak fluent Venezuelan.
Because it's
it's
not
Sadly,
a,
which
because
I
it's
think
not a
is not a
language.
Yeah, it's
That's
actually
why I was having
Argentina.
yeah.
It's actually Argentina she lives in.
And
There you
I do not really bake much.
Oh.
I've baked a little bit in the past, but I'm not known for it.
So false.
False.
Okay, so yeah, if anyone got 100%, we want to hear from you. But we should answer your questions. Also, we've been going a while, and we might need a quick 5 minutes. But we don't want to lose y'all because we're enjoying you so much.
We often do this.
Yeah, we often like do 5 minutes for people to
Bathroom breaks,
have a
snacks,
hydrate,
Water.
call the neighbor.
argue a little bit,
Call your mother.
and then get back
Fight with the
online.
neighbor.
So like about
Some
5
shots
minutes.
ready.
Why don't you guys grab a cup of tea or something? And then what we're gonna do is have Chantal sign her. She's got
She got some
four of you. She's doing a live signing for at least 4 of you. So please stay with us, and come back in about 5 minutes. You'll see us go live again.
Is that cool, y'all?
I hope that's okay because
Thank
we're
you.
just parched.
Thanks, guys.
And we adore you. See you in a minute.
We'll get set up here. I'll be right back.
We'll be right back. Honey?